Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as it hit the news yesterday that Chris Brown and his team went the legal route and put the documents in to file a lawsuit against Warner Brothers for $500 million and also other publications that work with them to put that documentary out that came out last October that painted him out as a rapist, abuser, and everything negative under the sun throughout his career and everything like that. And I'm going to get into the write-up in just a second from Billboard, but what basically happened is we seen it hit, and it really didn't get a lot of steam. I remember when it came out, I seen it in the blogs and stuff like that, and I didn't go watch it. I was like, this seemed like one of them things where they gonna just paint dog in a bad light, and we've seen this happen before already with R. Kelly, other superstars when they want to get to taking you down and things like that. They put out these documentaries and stuff, but we have seen other lawsuits that Chris Brown name had got tied into, and that's where it go left at this time. And I'm gonna say it before we get all the way to it. I think that Chris Brown might got action at getting a settlement or some paper because he sent the documents over there after this girl who's gone by Jane Doe put this lawsuit in against him from an incident on the yacht. It was supposed to be Diddy yacht or whatever.
Yeah, and one of Chris Brown's accusers was interviewed for the documentary. However, she appeared in a silhouette. Her voice was disguised, and like in her lawsuit, she went by the name of Jane Doe. But she alleges Chris Brown raped her on Diddy's yacht in 2020. But she even said after the assault, she continued to text and message with him. What do you make of the allegations of rape on Diddy's yacht, as well as just kind of even in the aftermath? I think she, being Jane Doe, kind of didn't recognize that what had happened to her allegedly was a rape, but she did say that, plainly and flat outly during the documentary, she was raped by Chris Brown, again, allegedly. But what do you make?
They contacted him and let him know that they was doing this documentary. Chris Brown sent the documents and all the information over to them to clear his name like, hey, that's a no-go, that's dead wood. She already dropped the lawsuit because we have proof to show that what she did is not true and it's a false lawsuit and these allegations have no merit, no type of factual standard to them and what she trying to push. But they went on with the documentary anyways. They put in all the incidents that Chris Brown has been in his past, that he has admitted to, did time for and everything like that, and that he's got past. But they still went on with the documentary last year. We didn't hear nothing about it. It came, it went, whatever. But nah, the lawsuit is in. Chris Brown has filed a lawsuit against Warner Brothers Discovery, alleging the media giant defamed him with a 2024 documentary claiming that the R&B star had a long history of sexually abusing women. Filed Tuesday, January 21st in Los Angeles Superior Court. The complaint accuses Warner Brothers Discovery and Apple Entertainment, the production company behind Chris Brown, A History of Violence, of promoting and publishing false information in their pursuit of likes, clicks, downloads, and dollars, and to the detriment of the R&B star, all while knowing that it was full of lies and deception and violating basic journalistic principles. They did so after being provided proof that their information was false and their storytelling. Jane Doe had not only been discredited over and over, but was in fact a perpetrator of intimate partners, violence, and aggressor herself, reads the lawsuit, which was filed by attorneys Arnold, and y'all see the last names, and Levy. Mr. Brown has never been found guilty of any sex-related crime, but this documentary states in every available fashion that he is a serial rapist and a sexual abuser. The Jane Doe who made sexual accusations against Brown in the documentary, whom he identifies in the lawsuit, is also named as defendant in the complaint, which alleges the women completely disregarded the facts in an attempt for fame and fortune, all at the cost of Chris Brown and the reputation he has worked in redeeming over the last decade. The sensationalized, unfounded, and defamatory allegations in the documentary have been discredited, dismissed by the courts, or outright fabricated. Brown's lawyers write, the lawsuit further alleges that the Jane Doe filed a frivolous civil lawsuit against Brown in January 2022, in which she accused him of sexual assault and battery. but her claims were determined to be entirely fabricated. And I'm going to tell you like this right here. Seemed pretty clean, cut, and straightforward, like they went with the gusto. Oh, it's Chris Brown. We can go look at the incidents that happened with him in the news before. But if y'all putting the verbiage, and I didn't see the documentary myself. If y'all saw it, y'all would have to let me know. Were they really trying to paint him out there like he's this sex-crazed abuser, like he's this guy that's going after women and raping women and taking advantage of women and things like that? Because that's out of pocket, out of line. I didn't want to watch the documentary even with the name and the presentation. I was like, oh, y'all trying to R. Kelly, bro. Y'all going down that route again. And I said, I'm not going to go for that. I'm not saying who R. Kelly is or ain't nothing like that, but I'm not finna be a person that's going to sign up for this stuff where they just come with documentaries and TV specials and then that leads to get people convicted without any evidence or proof. He did what he did with Rihanna. That was 2009. He still got to wear that. But he said, hey, man, I didn't work to rebuild my status and things. I've never been convicted of any sex crime. How can you even allude to this with me in a documentary? Plus, he provided the documentation and provided that court case got dismissed. He fought that, got that dropped. Ain't nothing true about it. Y'all ain't supposed to be going with that documentary. And whoever made this call, tell you like this, he for sure got action at this. And if they settle, him going for that $500 million, bro, that's a lot of paper. They settle, he gonna get a lot of paper. And if he go to court, it's gonna be drawn out. He gonna have to fight for it, but they gonna have to show some real proof. And if the girl is not credible, as from what I see, in my opinion, she don't look credible at all. If the lawsuit already got dropped, why would y'all go do the documentary on her? I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000, bro. For y'all to go out there and pick a specific person and say, this is what he's doing and put it out as a documentary like it's factual information, that's all the way down bad, out of pocket, out of line, bro, to go run a nigga name in the mud with these type of documentaries and things like that when it's got dismissed already. It just is what it is. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.